the face of horror, of all out bloody wars. I have seen the stricken faces, and now I see them in my dreams. And I pray to our God to set my soul free. Here I go once again, down that old lonely road. Here I go once again, I can see. Here I go once again. I have carried my burden, I have cuddled my pain, and I have searched for the answers till it drove me insane. For I have searched the world over till I was blue in the face, so I can step out of the shadows and walk with God's grace. Here I go once again, down that old lonely road. Here I go once again, I can see. Here I go once again, once again. Here I go once again. March on so bold, searching for secrets hidden in the fold. Under the vows where shadows creep, the truth awaits and mysteries deep. Voices call out from the shadows hold, stories untold where courage is gold. Exposing the lies that bind the free, expanding horizons for all to see. Exposing the lies that bind the free, expanding horizons for all to see. Truth seekers rise, lift your eyes. Break the chains darkness defies. Shine the light, uncover what's right, for all to see in the dead of night. In the dark, instrumental are we, leaving a mark, no more silence. The truth shall unseal, with every step the wounds will heal. Courageous hearts in unity stand. With revelations the world is planned. There's fallen away like dust in the breeze. Truth sets us free, we'll never appease. Rise, lift your eyes. Break the chains darkness defies. Shine the light, uncover what's right, for all to see in the dead of night. rise. Break the chains darkness defies. Shine the light, uncover what's right, for all to see in the dead of night. In the dead of night. In the dead of night.
G'day everyone, and welcome to another episode of Mr. B and Friends Truth Seekers. Today, we're diving deep into a mystery that'll make you wonder about everything you thought you knew about our planet. We're talking about USOs, unidentified submerged objects. Reports of these underwater whatsits have been popping up for ages, baffling sailors, scientists, and everyone in between. We're talking objects moving at crazy speeds, doing things that just shouldn't be possible. The ocean's depths, even with all our fancy tech, are still mostly unexplored. What's hidden down there in the deep dark might be more amazing than anything we could have dreamt up. Right, let's rewind way back. Earth, our home sweet home, is about 4.5 billion years old. To put that into perspective, if you squished Earth's whole history into 1 year, humans wouldn't show up until the last few minutes of December 31st. For billions of years before we rocked up, Earth was a totally different place. Volcanoes everywhere, a wild atmosphere, and massive oceans. Those continental shelves, the edges of our land that go under the sea, hold secrets to Earth's ancient past. Imagine the forces at work, shaping our planet over millions of years. Life, as we know it, has been around for about 3.5 billion years. We often think of ourselves humans as the top dogs, the smartest things ever to live on this planet. But what if, way back when, other smart critters lived and died long before our ancestors even stood up? It's a pretty wild thought, one that gives you goosebumps. Picture this. No continents, no mountains, not even a single grain of sand. Earth, when it was a baby, was a fiery ball of melted rock. Over a long time, it started to cool down, forming a thin, wobbly crust. Volcanoes were erupting everywhere, spitting out lava that spread across the surface, cooled down, cracked, and then got swallowed up again by the hot stuff underneath. Water vapor, trapped below, burst out in huge clouds that covered the sky. As Earth cooled down more, the rain started bucketing down. These first oceans weren't just still water, they were constantly changing. Earth's crust was made of lots of plates that were always moving and bumping into each other. This caused huge upheavals, pushing some parts up to make land, while others went down to make deep oceans. Over time, these massive puddles became the birthplace of life, a kind of soup of chemicals that eventually made the first tiny living things. Continents crashed together and broke apart, forming supercontinents that later split into smaller bits. This back and forth between land and sea made the Earth we know today. Deep in those early oceans, hidden from the harsh sun, life started its slow, amazing journey. Simple molecules joined together to make more complex stuff. These protocells, without the proper walls of modern cells, could still copy themselves, passing on their basic instructions to their offspring. This was the start of life, a huge moment for Earth. These early life forms, called prokaryotes, were simple but tough. Over billions of years, they changed and found new ways to get energy and survive. It's hard for us, with our short lifespans, to understand how long geological time really is. Imagine 1 grain of sand is 1,000 years. Now imagine a beach, stretching as far as you can see, covered in those grains of sand. That beach is just a tiny bit of the time that life has been on Earth. For billions of years, life on Earth was pretty quiet. But then, about 540 million years ago, something incredible happened. This time, called the Cambrian explosion, saw a huge burst of new life forms. The fossils from this time are amazing. Suddenly, there are all sorts of creatures, from weird spiky things to the first fishy ancestors. The oceans were full of strange and wonderful critters, many of which don't exist anymore. The scene was set for the next part of Earth's story. Moving from water to land was a massive step for life. Creatures had to learn to breathe air, deal with gravity, and survive in a changing world. The first things to live on land were plants. They started making oxygen, which helped air-breathing animals evolve. Around 400 million years ago, the first animals crawled onto land. The continents, once empty and bare, slowly came alive with the sounds and sights of a new world. Life on land boomed, changing quickly. Amphibians gave way to reptiles, which ruled the planet for over 180 million years. From mighty dinosaurs to flying pterosaurs, reptiles lived everywhere. The Mesozoic era, the age of reptiles, was a time of giants. But their reign ended suddenly 66 million years ago when a huge asteroid hit Earth, causing massive changes. This wiped out loads of creatures and made way for mammals. Mammals lived alongside dinosaurs but were small and mostly hid in the shadows. But when the dinosaurs disappeared, mammals had their chance. They quickly evolved into all shapes and sizes, from tiny shrews to giant whales. Mammals were really good at adapting, and it was from these clever critters that humans eventually came along. Fossils tell us a lot, but there are heaps missing. It's thought that less than 1% of all species that ever lived became fossils. This means there are big gaps in our knowledge of life on Earth. Could there be other smart creatures hidden in those gaps? Some reckon a whole civilization could have existed without leaving any obvious fossils. The idea of a smart species before humans isn't just sci-fi. Scientists have thought about it, calling it the Silurian hypothesis. Named after those brainy lizard creatures from Doctor Who, the Silurians, this idea suggests Earth might have had other smart species long ago. Humans have only been around for about 300,000 years. So is it really that crazy to think another species could have got smart, made technology, and maybe even built cities billions of years before us? If there were other smart beings here before, what happened to them? The biggest problem with the Silurian hypothesis is the lack of solid proof. We haven't found any ancient cities, futuristic tech, or skeletons of upright walking, tool-using creatures older than the dinosaurs. So does that mean it's all rubbish? Not really. Earth is always changing. Erosion, volcanoes, and moving plates bury stuff underground. Even if there were signs of an old civilization, they could be buried deep down or under the sea. And then there's the evidence itself. We think of technology based on what we know. What if this ancient species had tech so advanced we wouldn't even recognize it? Imagine finding a circuit board 1,000 years from now. Would we know what it was? Or would it just look like a weird rock? We also look for alien life, past and present, based on what we know. We look for things that look like us, use tech like ours, and leave signs we'd understand. But what if life, especially smart life, can be totally different from what we expect? What if this ancient species talked with flashing lights, used Earth's magnetic field for energy, or built things from plants that have rotted away? Our limited knowledge could be stopping us from seeing evidence of past civilizations, even if it's right in front of us. We might be looking for the wrong things, in the wrong spots. Now, Before we get too excited about ancient astronauts and lost cities, remember that big claims need big proof. While the Silurian hypothesis is interesting, there are simpler explanations for the lack of evidence. Getting smart, let alone building a civilization, is really rare. Life's been around for billions of years, and as far as we know, we're the only ones who've done it. It's possible being smart is just a fluke. And even if other smart species did exist, surviving long enough to leave a mark is tough. Disasters and the challenges of keeping a civilization going make it hard to last. Maybe other civilizations got wiped out before they could leave a clear sign. So what now? Do we forget about the Silurian hypothesis? Or do we stay open-minded, knowing we still have heaps to learn about the universe and our planet? The truth is, we just don't know. The universe is huge and mysterious, full of amazing things we're only starting to understand. The idea of ancient, advanced species on Earth before us, even without proof, is a pretty cool thought. It makes us think about our place in the big picture. Maybe one day we'll find real proof of past civilizations, changing everything we know about Earth's history. Or maybe we'll never know for sure, left to wonder about Earth's past and the exciting possibility that we're not alone, not just in the universe, but maybe even in our own planet's history. Right, let's get back to the deep, dark world of USOs, unidentified, submerged objects. Remember those weird stories? The ones that gave you the heebie-jeebies? Well, they're not just one-offs. Reports of these underwater oddballs have been coming up for ages, from Loch Ness to the Pacific Ocean. Take the Baltic Sea anomaly, for instance. In 2011, some Swedish treasure hunters found a weird sonar image. It looked like a huge, round thing, about 60 meters across, sitting on the seafloor. People went wild. Was it a natural rock formation, a sunken Nazi ship, or something much weirder? Trips to the site have just made things more confusing. It's made of a strange material. Some reckon it has weird electromagnetic stuff going on. Others say its shape looks too perfect to be natural. We still don't know what the Baltic Sea anomaly is, which makes people think about ancient civilizations and fancy underwater tech. But the Baltic Sea anomaly isn't the only mystery lurking beneath the waves. There are countless other tales of strange underwater phenomena that have baffled scientists and explorers alike. For example, the Bimini Road in the Bahamas. Discovered in the 1960s, this underwater rock formation looks like a man-made road or wall. Some believe it's the remnants of the lost city of Atlantis. Then there's the Yonaguni Monument in Japan. Found in the 1980s, this underwater structure has steps, terraces, and columns that look like they were carved by human hands. But is it really a man-made structure, or just a natural formation? And let's not forget the mysterious sounds recorded in the depths of the ocean. The bloop, a powerful ultra-low frequency underwater sound detected by the NOAA in 1997, remains unexplained to this day. Some speculate it could be the call of a giant sea creature. These underwater mysteries remind us how little we know about the ocean's depths. Despite all our technology and exploration, the deep sea remains one of the last frontiers on Earth, full of secrets waiting to be uncovered. So the next time you hear a strange story about the ocean, remember that there's still so much we don't understand. Who knows what other mysteries are waiting to be discovered beneath the waves? The ocean is a vast, mysterious place, and it's likely to keep surprising us for years to come. So keep your eyes and ears open, because the next big discovery could be just around the corner. Whether it's a new species, an ancient ruin, or an unexplained phenomenon, the ocean is full of wonders waiting to be explored. And who knows, maybe one day we'll finally uncover the truth behind the Baltic Sea anomaly and other underwater enigmas. Until then, the mysteries of the deep continue to captivate our imaginations. Then there's the Bimini Road, a bunch of rocks under the water near the Bahamas. Found in 1968, these big rectangular stones are lined up in a straight line. Could it be natural? Or could it be, as some think, a sunken harbor, part of the lost city of Atlantis. People have been arguing about the Bimini Road for ages. Geologists say the stones are beach rock, a natural type of rock found in warm places. They say erosion and waves made the straight line. But Atlantis fans say the stones are too perfectly shaped and arranged to be natural. They say the Bimini Road matches old stories about where Atlantis was, and they point to other underwater structures nearby as more proof of a lost city. The ocean, which covers over 70% of our planet, is mostly unexplored. Despite all our technological advancements, we have only scratched the surface of what lies beneath. The deep sea remains one of the last frontiers, a place where the unknown still thrives. It's full of mysteries, from weird creatures to strange rock formations. These bizarre life forms and geological structures challenge our understanding of biology and geology, hinting at the vast, untapped knowledge that the ocean holds. But could it also be hiding something even bigger, proof of ancient, advanced civilizations older than ours? Imagine the possibility that long before our recorded history, there were societies with technologies and cultures that rival or even surpass our own. The idea of underwater cities has always fascinated people. These submerged metropolises, lost to time and tide, spark our imagination and curiosity. What stories could these sunken cities tell if we could only unlock their secrets? From stories of Atlantis and Mu to tales of mermaids, we love the idea of a hidden world under the sea. These legends, passed down through generations, may hold more than just a grain of truth. They could be echoes of real places and events, distorted by time and retelling. But what if these stories, often seen as just fairy tales, have some truth to them? What if the myths of underwater realms and their inhabitants are based on actual historical events and discoveries that have been forgotten or overlooked? The ocean, so big and deep, could easily hide signs of past civilizations. Its vastness and depth make it the perfect hiding place for remnants of ancient societies. These could be buried under layers of sediment, waiting for the right moment to be uncovered. Buildings made of stuff that's rotted away, structures that have crumbled with time, and artifacts that have been encrusted with marine life. All these could be lying in wait, hidden from our view. Technology we don't understand yet, devices and tools that defy our current knowledge, could be resting on the ocean floor. These could provide insights into the capabilities and advancements of these lost civilizations. Whole cities swallowed by rising sea levels. These could all be down there, hidden, waiting to be found. The ocean's depths could be a treasure trove of historical and cultural artifacts, offering a glimpse into a world long gone. Maybe USOs, those weird underwater things, are more than just unexplained events. These unidentified submerged objects could be remnants of advanced technology from ancient civilizations, still functioning or partially operational after all these years. Maybe they're guarding lost knowledge, leftovers from a time when smart beings lived in the oceans, their secrets hidden in the deep. These guardians of lost knowledge could hold the key to understanding our past and unlocking the mysteries of our planet's history. As we've looked back in time, from Earth's fiery start, we see a planet in turmoil, a world of fire and brimstone, where molten lava flowed freely, shaping the very ground we stand on today. This chaotic beginning set the stage for the incredible journey of life that was to follow. From these fiery origins, life began to emerge, evolving over billions of years. As we ponder the vastness of the universe, one question remains: are we really alone, or were there others before us? Could there have been civilizations that rose and fell long before humanity took its first steps? The idea of ancient, advanced species before humans, especially ones that might have lived in the oceans, is a really exciting thought. Imagine a world where intelligent beings built cities beneath the waves, their knowledge and culture lost to time, hidden beneath the ocean's depths. We don't have any solid proof, but the sheer amount of time and the ocean's massive size leave plenty of room for wonder. The ocean covers more than 70% of our planet, and much of it remains unexplored. It's a vast, mysterious frontier that holds countless secrets waiting to be discovered. Maybe, hidden under the seabed, lost in the deep, or just hidden by our limited knowledge, are the remains of civilizations that lived long ago. These ancient societies could have thrived in ways we can scarcely imagine, their achievements buried beneath layers of sediment and time. USOs, those strange underwater things, could be signs of these lost worlds, their weird movements and advanced abilities hinting at technology we don't understand yet. These unidentified submerged objects spark our curiosity and fuel our imagination, suggesting that there is much more to discover beneath the waves. Maybe one day we'll solve these underwater mysteries, finding proof of ancient civilizations that changes everything we know about history and our place in the universe. The discovery of such civilizations would not only rewrite our history books, but also expand our understanding of what is possible. Or maybe the real wonder is in the unknown, in the possibility that Earth's history has secrets waiting to be uncovered, whispers of ancient intelligence echoing in the deep, just waiting for us to listen. The allure of the unknown drives us to explore, to seek out the hidden truths that lie beneath the surface. Until then, the question remains, what's down there, hidden in the ocean, waiting to be discovered? The depths of the ocean hold the promise of new discoveries, of ancient secrets that could change our understanding of the world and our place in it. The journey to uncover these mysteries is just beginning, and who knows what we might find as we delve deeper into the unanswered depths. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to tickle the like and subscribe button. Till next time, my friends.